What's up everyone, it's Crispy here, and today I'm going to be doing a little global 5th year anniversary wish list. This is my personal opinion. I want to start that out by saying this right here and right now. This is just what I want. And I want you to comment below. Tell me what y'all want. Alright, first off, and this might not be a surprise. Hold on, I clicked on the wrong. There you go. Global first character. How cool would it be to get another global first character? My first choice, Angeal. I mean, it's Angeal. Crisis Core and Zack is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Angeal is basically Zack's mentor. He could add some cool stuff into this game. He could, I'm just like speculating on like some kit. He could carry his Buster Sword on his back, because in canonically, he doesn't use it, except like once or twice. And he could use the second class soldier sword, or whatever, the one that Zack uses in the beginning of the game until you actually get the Buster Sword. He could use that and just carry the sword on his back. I think that would look pretty dope. He could use some sort of rush assault, use some hand-to-hand combat. He could possibly use an attack where, spoiler alert, he hits like a shockwave on the ground, and that's what he hits Zack with. That causes him to fall down into the slums and find Aerith. Could use that. Maybe he could use his angel wing in some of his animations. Like, that would be pretty cool. Go into a BT or an FR or maybe an EX. His angel wing comes out, where he turns into his, spoiler alert again, turns into his little monster mode or whatever, and harpoons the shit out of you. You never know what he could do. All right, let me keep that one short. The next one's gonna be even shorter, but Thunder God Sid. Like, this one explains itself, in all honesty. Angeal is a character that could be, I don't know. But Thunder God Sid, Tactics has two characters in this entire game. What is it, Agrius and Ramza, right? I don't even know anything about Thunder God Sid. I just know he's hella OP. That's about it. Bard, he knows more than me. He can tell you anything you want to know about Thunder God Sid. Comment below and say, Bard, what the hell do I need to know about Thunder God Sid? And what could his kit be in dffoo? He'll tell you. Like, and just the last bullet to my first point, I mean, it's just time to add him. Come on now. He is one of the most popular and talked about characters that have been wanted to be added to the game for literally since its release. I didn't even know who Thunder God Sid was. I was like, who the hell is Thunder God Sid? I was like looking him up. I was like, oh, this dude. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, like add him. Why not? All right. Now I will be doing one final global first character that I would like to be added. Riku. Is this even a freaking surprise? Come on now. And now that I said her name, she's going to be delayed by a month. And her time is stacked up, so we might not get it for 10 plus years. We never know. Now, she is hands down. She is the first Thunder God Sid. I'd say is second, and then Red 13 is in there too. But not Thunder God Sid. Riku, the most popular, the most requested character in all of dffoo for as long as I've known dffoo. Riku. I mean, it's Riku. And I think she is the only character from Final Fantasy X that is missing from the game right now. We even have Seymour. We have a villain. Like, we have Jecht, technically a villain. We have Braska, who, like, you don't even get to play. And I'm not hating, because I love Final Fantasy X. And Braska's pretty cool. I love using him in dffoo. I just wish I had Lulu's LD. That'd make him even better. But yeah, that's that. She could have some fun skills that involve her skill set from either Final Fantasy X game, from Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X-2. She could use some thief stuff. She could change dress spheres in like a BT animation like Pain does. In her BT animation, she changes dress spheres, and it's dope as hell. But I'm pretty sure they would use her Final Fantasy X moveset. And that's just my personal opinion. And that is actually what I would want them to use. I just don't know how they would incorporate her mix mechanic, which is her limit break or her overdrive, whatever it's called in Final Fantasy X, because you can do so many things. And I know that Kimahri already has Mighty Guard, right? A Mighty Guard is definitely one of the things that you would use with her. So it'd have to be some sort of like buff skill, or like a steal or like a mug, because one of her big moves is stealing. And I do see, if they were to add Riku into the game, we would definitely fight some sort of robot. I can feel it. Like some type of mechanical robotic enemy. And I would not be happy with that, because I can see that they would just probably reuse some skin or some monster that's already in the game instead of adding a brand new boss, which is something that would be just pure insanity. And come on, like, that would add so much to this game and respark, hopefully bring players back, bring new players in, and just respark people's love for this game, because a lot of people are yeah, we'll end with that. But yeah, final point, it's plain old just time for her to be here. We haven't had her for 5 years. We need Riku in the game. She can have 2 skins. Her Final Fantasy X skin, which is the one on the first one on the left, the shorter one, or her Final Fantasy X-2 skin, which is the one on the right. And if you wanted to get antsy, you could add a 3rd skin, her diving skin, which is how you first meet Riku with Tidus in the very beginning of the game. Boom, 3 skins right there. You can add the 2 that you could buy. You could get some people that might want to buy both of them. Boom, revenue. You could get someone that wants to buy maybe either or. Maybe they like the 10-2 one. Maybe they like the diving one. Boom, revenue. Money. Square Enix, money. Come on, you got it. All right, now for my final point. This is what I was going towards with boss fights. A global first boss fight. Freaking Leska, bro. And this slide is a little crowded, but we'll get through it together. Now, for my first point, this could tie into Riku and her release as the Shinryu fight. I do not want to fight some sort of reskinned robot that is already in the game. And I just have a feeling that is exactly what they would do, because Riku, when she's originally introduced into Final Fantasy X, you use her steal mechanic on robots, and it introduces her as like, oh, she can automatically dismantle robotic enemies and just auto kill them instead of you having to actually get their HP down to 0. So I can and she's an Albed, use Machina. It's the whole spiel, you know? So I can just see that, and it would hurt my soul to finally get her and just have that fight. But then I would go throw her somewhere else and use her in every single other fight. But the thing about this fight that could happen, it could possibly have 3 stages and like actually be difficult. Because come on now, Shinryu right now with the FR gauges, it's trivial. Except the fight coming up, it just takes a long time. So I've heard, because I haven't played it, but it's not too hard. It just takes forever. First stage, Yunalesca on the left-hand side, the one in the background, just pure plain old Yunalesca. Second stage, where she's up in the sky. I couldn't put that in here, it would be too crowded. But her second stage, then her third stage with that Medusa snake head. How insane would that be to have a 3-stage fight? A 3-stage fight. We had Ultimisia Griever, that was 2-stage, right? We have I don't know if we have any other fights where they change forms. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any. I probably should have written something down, but I don't go off scripts. I go off the top of my head. That's just one thing that I like to do. So it would be an awesome fight. And she could do some sort of mechanic where, like she does in the actual Final Fantasy X fight, where if you heal, you actually hurt yourself. And I know in one of the fights, I think it maybe was like, oh man, I don't know what it was, but if you brought units that healed, you actually hurt yourself. So if you had regen, you actually got hurt. But honestly, nowadays, almost every single unit has inherent regen. So it would be pretty difficult to go with that. But I mean, I just did a Dorgon Sephiroth Tifa run. None of them have regen to my knowledge, so I think you could find a way around it. To my final point, dude, it's Yunalesca. Who doesn't want her in the game? I mean, look at her. Look at her. And I'll leave it at that. So I want y'all Let's have a conversation with this. Comment below. I want to see y'all's 5th anniversary wish list. Anything, I'm down. I'm gonna comment back. We're gonna have some fun with this. It's gonna be fun. So thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Pray for Riku. Peace.